Meds this. Love can be overwhelming. Love can be addictive. Love can be obsessive. Love can hurt. Love can make you feel weak, empty, sad, hungry, and even drive you crazy. And worse, love can make you take your own life. But, is this really love? Or is it just infatuation? Because, if that's what really happened when you fall in love, why be in love? This is definitely not love, but indeed infatuation. Because love is not selfish. Hence, it won't be pleasing to one while hurting the other. But so often, people mistake both. That is why separation or divorce is normally the end result. But while, in all honesty, it may be hard to differentiate both in the initial state, as time passes, it should be easier. And if one recognizes this, he or she should protect their heart. Try standing in love instead. People will come into your life, either as a blessing or to teach you a lesson. Either way, you have to learn to accept it and move on. God already knew how your life would turn out, long before you were even born. So while you may feel you waste a number of years, trust me, it was to teach you something, and it's just a part of your journey. Real love can be found anywhere, at any time. And when it do comes, you won't have to force anything. Everything will just happen automatically. And even if you were a fool to be with someone who you thought loved you, you will definitely not be a fool forever. Some relationships end prematurely. But why? Why can't relationship last as long as our grandparents own did? What were they doing different than what we are doing? I'm sure when you love someone and enter into a relationship, you definitely don't want it to be short term. You obviously had plans to achieve a lot together. No, I'm not talking about a hookup. I'm talking about a commitment, a connection between two or more people. This can either be a personal or a business relationship. One thing for sure, if that relationship come to a end, people are left heartbroken, empty, confused, lost, sad, and are set back in some sort of way. But be assured, it normally works out for the best for both persons. Yes, when one door closes, another one open. And it makes no sense one remain into a relationship if he or she is not happy, not growing, no care or respect for each other. Just don't love each other no more. But why? Why does that happen? Does love have a expiry date? No, not in my opinion. True love never dies. It might weaken, but it's both partner job to keep it strong. Of course, this differs in a business relationship. Such relationship might end based on a mutual agreement or a compulsory one. But whether it be a personal or a business relationship, if it come to an end, it will definitely feel like a setback, especially for the unexpected individual or individuals. But such person should always be comforted with the fact that things will always get better once he or she don't give up. It's life, and sometimes things don't work out as planned. But as time goes by, you will realize that it worked out definitely as God planned. So, why did God allow me to waste so many years of my life with that person if it was not forever? You might wonder. It definitely might feel that way. But trust me, it's not a waste. I mean, throughout that time, I'm sure things were achieved. And those involved have learned a lot, which will help them as they move forward. So, you might have took a oath saying, till death do us part. But that's life. Other factors might have contributed to that marriage ending before expected. But separation of any kind should not stop people from achieving all they desire. It actually should just cause one to pause. Yes, just so he or she have enough time to refresh their focus and move forward. It makes no sense holding on to a slippery slope when in truth and in fact you could have let go and hold on to something else. No, this definitely don't mean as a problem arrive, you should call it quits. It simply means you should know who or what is worth fighting for. Therefore, you should be open to try more than once if required. And after all available options are exceed, there and then you should just accept that it's over and move on. Easier said than done, I know. But it makes no sense you remain into a toxic situation when there are other options out there. You can either choose to be unhappy permanently by remaining in that relationship, or choose to be unhappy temporary by getting out and reset your focus. When people separate, others around are affected too, especially if children are involved. However, if you feel like it's your only option, then you just have to do what you must and hope everybody else understand. Your happiness count, so you can't live for others. If children are involved, just take the necessary step so both parents can be involved in their growth. And as it relates to other assets or assets that can be settled legally. Separation is never easy, but it will be well worth it for everybody in the long run. The quicker you try and accept it, the sooner you'll be able to heal and move on. It's just a part of life. Things and time change. The availability and need for things change as generation change. So, certain things that may not have been important to our grandparents are much more important to us. I mean, courtship is definitely not the same as many years ago. Now, am I saying this contributes to so much separation? Who knows? It probably does. However, the ultimate reason have to do with people and how they think. I definitely don't want to be separated from you all. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe if you're new. Remember, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. Blessings.